Well, welcome back to the Excelsior Stadium for one final time, home for Glasgow City for the majority of the last 3 years since the summer of 2014. But with the move back to Petershill Park, it is the end of City's time in the Excelsior, and one or two great memories, one or two not so good memories when City played Spartans. Spartans have won twice at this ground against City, in 2014 and in 2016, and we're looking to cause an almighty shock here, potentially in the title race tonight. Well, let's look at the sides, and for Glasgow City, well, it is much of the same. The one change of note: Savannah McCarthy comes back in after her suspension. Robert Murchie drops to the bench. Noel Murray has now joined Abby Grant with 16 goals in all competitions. On the bench, a couple of academy graduates. Carla Girasoli is on there once more, and also this evening is Laura McCartney. Well, let's look at Spartans, and it's been Rachel Harrison in goal for them. Not too many goals this campaign, 20 in the league. Colette Kavanagh, who's on the bench, is their top league goal scorer with 3. Alana Marshall is their top scorer in all competitions with 5 goals. There's a youthful side who lost heavily to Hibs at the weekend, 8-0. Same scoreline that City defeated Aberdeen. Tony Fulton is the referee for one final go at it at the Excelsior Stadium for Glasgow City. Off we go then, and it's Spartans in their white and red to get us going here at the Excelsior. Well, City flung loads of goals Aberdeen's way, and Spartans conceding the 8 themselves against Hibs. Will it be a similar story back in the big pitch at the Excelsior? And will be Katie McCabe to take the first corner, one of those abracadabra routines. Shot to Lauder. Oh, and it's a glancing header just away from goal. Savannah McCarthy back in the team after her suspension she's had with the red card against Rangers. Yeah, no, it's just March. I think Katie McCabe is well involved in making sure players in the box are in the right position. It is Leanne Ross, and just over, always going to take a shot despite all that talking to the teammates in the box, and Harrison just had to watch it. It was curling over, wasn't quite coming down quick enough. So again, it's the McCabe dummy for Leanne Ross. Another glance is it, and the two cries for handball. Joe Love, that was a lot of power. Abby Grant this time, and what a strike that is from Abby Grant. Joe Love went for power, blocked in the rifle from Abby Grant. For goal number 17 of the season. 7th now in the league. And that was just brilliant quality, instinct there. Well, from both players, from Joe Love and then from Abby Grant, to ping in the corner. Comes off the referee. Both teams seem to stop there, and it came back to City. Lauder now for McCabe. An interesting talking points as Foley headers it, but well, the referee almost gathered assist in that. Both sides seemed to stand still, and Megan Foley came to her, maybe not expecting to quite come through with the amount of defenders in there, but it did, and could have easily been 2-0 after 19 minutes. McCarthy's sliced her head at. It's Will McMahon this time doing well. Santoya Brown wriggling around there. Marshall trying to get her in there. Here's Caney, control and effort. So it was a good bit of play there. The first time they've got forward in anger. Lauder for Grant, made the big shout. Ross advancing. Clipped through, it's McCabe, and it's taken by Harrison straight at her, and two defenders in the heart there for Spartans. Couldn't get enough boot in it to clear, but McCabe could finish. Harrison there once more. Pressure put on Cleland. Shed support and then up but only to Doherty. Cabe and Lauder again, but again, some stout defending going on. Back comes the orange wave of pressure. Love for Grant again. Will Murray in the centre. Ross is there to provide some support. Lovely flick. Grant in for Murray. Murray leaves it and goes through the legs. Now Grant will take a second goal and maybe a bit of relief after little spurts of Spartans pressure. City now have a cushion of a second goal, and Abby Grant again, and what clever play from Murray just to let it roll through the legs for number 2. Abby Grant's season really has taken off, particularly through the summer and after the summer break. Excellent play. Beveridge. Sav McCarthy, Akiva Keenan, and Laura Gavin's effort had to be saved. Alexander raging at the two centre half teammates, bowled off both. And Gavin nearly profited with a goal back for the wayside. They've got a corner. Oh, it's a great header. It's a way off the line. Oh, McKay, Bobby Beveridge, not one of the taller players. Cleland's ball's going to come back to Alexander. Another chance for Spartans. Starting to rack them up. Not too many on target, but that was a couple of moments in quick succession. Grant on their weave and run to get past Douglas. Murray. Hayley Lauder. Smash. Game over. And it's so cruel, and some of the play Spartans have had should have probably scored a few minutes ago, but clinical and great manoeuvre, great play. Hayley Lauder to finish it home. And that just clinches things now in the 66th minute here. Crichton. Order round, there's Grant. Looking for a hat-trick. Something to hit 2 hat-tricks in the space of 2 or 3 weeks. Doherty has won that back on Douglas. Grant, Douglas tried to get in there to clear. She's done a heck of a lot tonight and took 1 or 2 bruises, I'm sure, for some of it. Grant's going to get this back here. Love. Cross for Ross. Leanne Ross, it's a fabulous tip over from Harrison. So Katie McCabe to deliver this corner kick. Lauder at the near post, and it's in off the keeper. And Grant's got 2, Lauder's got 2, and a little celebration to boot. Number 4, and they're making it look a bit more convincing now after some difficult times tonight in terms of defending. Some good chances for the wayside, but Lauder with the double. 73 minutes almost gone. The team for Glasgow City. Head Clark is going to last 14 minutes or so. Lee Alexander making way. She's in 1 or 2 big saves to make. Abby Grant now making way. 2 goals for her. And Laura McCartney is the next Academy graduate to make an appearance. Very much a youngster on the big pitch. Not much time she'll see of the Excelsior Stadium, but she'll maybe have heard 1 or 2 stories from some of the big games over the last 3 seasons here. Here is McCartney. Comfortable early touch on the ball. Joe Love. Back to McCartney. Payton across. Excellent stuff from the youngster. Payton helping to keep it alive. Love and Murray. Here's McCartney. Look very comfortable since coming on. Wriggle through a pass for Noel Murray. And Harrison was just going to always stretch and reach that. Again, another lovely bit of play from McCartney. Good run this from Noel Murray. Back for Love. Space. Not another rocket. Oh! Off the crossbar. John Payton following up. Well, you wait for a while for one spectacular goal and almost a second in the space of, what, 72 hours roughly. Carthy's lost the ball at the other end. McDonald and Gate trying to find Tegan Reynolds, but lost back. And that's game over. And well, the scoreline looks convincing, and as the second half went on, perhaps it is, and the home side didn't have their chances, plenty of them as the game went on, but the away side had opportunities of their own, certainly one or two of the glorious kind in that second half spell. They had a good spell towards the end of the first half, and at the start of the second, a couple of great moments where they could have got one back when Ian at 2-0 down. One back could have given them a chance, but clinical. Couple of goals from Hayley Lauder in that period after made things far more secure. Abby Grant got two herself in the 17th minute of the first half, and then that spell in the second, in the 54th minute she got the second, and the two later goals in the half in the 62nd and 73rd minute from Lauder means that with Hibs winning as well, that the title race continues. Glasgow City's last home game is back at Petersill against Stirling on Sunday before the big one against Hibs a week later, but in a stadium which has seen quite a lot of memories, 10 in a row, some Champions League encounters including Zurich and Medic Conan as well as one or two other cracking games. And it's farewell to the Excelsior, with Glasgow City beating Spartans by 4 goals to 0.